Hey, this is CryptoCruz with CoinFinancial coming to you with another market update. We're going to talk about Bitcoin again today. And right here, this is the chart. I'm on the 12-day candles chart, right? Before we get started, please, if you like the type of content I'm producing, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and also hit that notification bell so you'll be up to date with all the latest videos I upload. All right, now let's get on with it. What I have here is the BLX chart. This is the whole, pretty much most of the life cycle of Bitcoin chart. It dates back all the way to 2010, I believe. But what I have here pulled up is a 12-day chart. I want to talk about a few things that I saw that is very bullish. This has only happened a few times in the life of Bitcoin, and it is happening again. All right. Again, just a quick overview. Right here, 12 days, meaning each of these candlestick represents a 12-day price movement. After 12 days, another candle prints and it goes up and down again for another 12 days. That's all that is. Now let's get on with it. What I saw here is on the 12-day chart on the MACD, right? It finally crossed. The MACD finally crossed the blue line, went above the orange line. That is usually a bullish signal, a bullish pattern when that happens, right? And in the 12-day chart, in the whole history of Bitcoin, look how many times it has happened. I'm gonna take out the logarithmic put it on the logarithmic real quick. That looks weird, isn't it? I'm gonna take out my other indicators, make it cleaner. There we go. All right. Now let's go all the way back to the beginning and see what's happening in our MACD, right? The beginning, one of the first bull markets, or the very first bull market, bear market, back in 2011. All right, this is 2011, right? When this MACD, the blue line, crossed over and above the orange line, it indicated pretty much that Bitcoin has bottomed in that bear market, and it hit that next bull market parabolic run up, as you can see, right? And it kept going up, and then we reached a bear market, which was the 2014 bear market. Okay, and then it went down from there. And then over here on 2015, around May 2015, the blue line crossed over the orange line. And by the way, guys, the lower the MACD lines are, like for example, this one is below the middle, right? It's below the bars, the more impactful the move is. So this one is way below. The blue crossed over the orange line, and look what happened. Boom, we went all the way up from what? Where is that? Right here. We went all the way up from $250 all the way up to the 2017 bull market. Around 19,500, around there. All right, that was the second time that happened. All right, the third time it happened was the previous bull market we saw. Remember, this is the 2018 bear market. Okay, and again we went way below right here, and then it crossed, indicating our bottom of that bear market, which is right around 3,500, right? And then that's when we saw a run up all the way to 65K, and then that's when we double top. Now here's what happened here. When we double top, we crossed again right here, but guess what? We were above the bars. We weren't below it. So even though we're above it, we still made a nice run up, but it wasn't as impactful as the previous two, right? But nonetheless, we still went from 40K all the way up to 6,800, 68,000, right? And then now we're back in this bear market, Okay, and look where we're at now. Boom, it just crossed again. All right, that's an indication, pretty bullish signal that we may have maybe really bottoming out. All right, and then I just want to show you another indication that I saw. Only happened a few times also. I believe only 3 times it happened. I'm gonna go to the 10-day chart. I'm gonna pull up my Gaussian channel. I've talked about the Gaussian channel in the past, right? I'm gonna zoom out. I'm actually gonna just concentrate on this right here. All right, in the past, how many times have we seen this signal flash? In the whole history of Bitcoin, there's only 2 previous times when this Gaussian channel signaled a red. Usually red, it usually indicated a bottom, right? The first time was right here. When it flashed red, it indicated a bottom. And a lot of times, well, actually, in the whole history of Bitcoin, that indicated a huge or a best buying opportunity around this area right here. And look what happened. That's when we went from here all the way up to the 19,500, right? That was the top of around here. It went as low as $210 and as high as about $500. And then we just made a run up all the way to 19,500. All right, that was the 2017 bull market. Actually, it date back, it bottomed at 2015. Look at that. All right, then it happened again on our 2018 bear market. Look, it flashed red, indicating a bottom, right? So anytime around here, what's a great buying opportunity? Even at the top right here at 13K, it was still a good buying opportunity. Why? Because after this flashing red, saying that anytime here would have been a best buying opportunity, even at 13K, you still would have profited a whole lot, because we went all the way up to $65,000, right? And then we double top. Here's the double top again. All right, and now we're back down, and guess what's happening again, guys? It's flashing red again. Best buying opportunity. Meaning what? According to the past, I'm just stating the facts here. I'm just stating the facts of the chart. What does the chart says? Every time there's a red, it's the best buying opportunity. Right? Look at that. That is crazy. That is awesome. All right. Now, I'm going to take off that indicator again. I'm going to turn on my Bollingers. All right. And then I'm going to put this back in my log. And this is long term, guys. We're talking about 10-day chart and 12-day chart here. That's longer than a week. The weekly chart that I usually look at. Right? The weekly chart is only 7 days. Think about that. All right. This is a lot longer. Now we're going to go to our weekly chart though and see what we got short term. Okay, that's long term. I'm pretty much what the chart that I just showed y'all, the 2 charts that I showed y'all, is just indicating that it is the best time to be buying right now. It is not the best time to be selling, right? Because we are bottoming out according to the chart. Now we're gonna go to the weekly. The 1 week chart. What do we have on the 1 week chart? Okay, again, our MACD blaster strategy on the 1 week, we're gradually going down while the MACD is still gradually going up. That is a very, very nice bullish divergence indication. Even the RSI, as you can see right here, is making higher lows and higher lows while this is still gradually going down. Bollinger Band is still at a squeeze, and so you know, still a good chance that we can go up. We can still go up in the near short term. I'm talking about, when I say short term, I'm not even talking about weeks right here, because this is the weekly chart. This is the short term when I'm talking about maybe the beginning of 2023, maybe in February, April 2023, we could be seeing Bitcoin at around 27,000, 30K, right? At the beginning of 2023, February, March of 2023. The chart that we're looking at with the Gaussian channel and then the MACD, the 12-day chart, is just telling you that we're bottoming out, is the best time to buy for this next run up, the next bull market that we're about to have. That's probably we're gonna be gradually going up from here all the way to end of 2024, 2025, right? 2025 is probably gonna be at the top of our bull market, right? The same thing in the cycle. We had a Bitcoin halving at 2020, right? And we topped out at beginning of 2021 or the end of 2020, somewhere around there, right? We topped out at 2021. Yeah. So same thing that's happening. Our next Bitcoin halving is going to be on the 2024, right? So we should be topping out at around 2025. Right? It's just another cycle, guys. Pay attention to the past. It's just what's been happening. It happened in 2017. It happened in 2014. It happened in 2011. Right? It's just another cycle. So now, again, short term, I'm talking about February, March of 2023. It's a good chance we're going to be at around 30K. All right. A lot shorter term, if you want to look at it more short term, this is the daily chart, right? What I talked about in the previous video, I said, we need to get we need to get away from this line right here. I'm gonna zoom in a little more so you can see it. We need to get away from that line right there, and that's exactly what we did. We spiked up, right? We went above 17K, and now we are not touching that line anymore. We need to continue to not touch that. The next thing I'm looking at, we're gonna zoom in even a whole lot more so we can see what's going on with the price action. I'm gonna go to the 2-hour, right? There's the spike up to get away from that line, right? And now we are over here. That pattern, I really don't see much pattern in that. All I see is we are trying to hold this support line right here. I see a support line. So let's draw that support line and see what's going on. Horizontal line, touch point, boom. All right, that is a lot of touch point right there. As you can see, if we go all the way back, I bet you we're gonna be touching that a whole lot. Come on, load up for me. You see? Boom. That's crazy to me. See that? I'm not making this up, guys. You see this dip right here, and then we wicked right where I just drew that line. And I accidentally moved it. Right when I drew that line right there. You see that? We wicked it. And then we did a touch point here. We did a touch point there. Touch point there. That is a huge support resistant line right there, guys. And then we keep going. Touch point there, all the way across, dating to where we are at right now. That's where we're at. Okay, so now what we need to look at now, that is trend line, we need to get away from that. Same way we got away from this one. We need to get away from that. So my next target should be to look at, we're going to go to the 4-hour chart now to see much clearer where we need to be. That actually looked like a inverse head and shoulder that's kind of crooked. But if we're gonna do that, guys, we need to break the 17,300 level. That's what I see. We need to get out of this. There, that range right there, we need to break out of that. If we break down, hold on 1 second. If we break down, then we're going to touch the white line again. Oh my gosh, I keep moving my lines. We're gonna end up touching that white line again. But if we break up, we need to break above that. above that line right there, and that's when we can start heading back up to 18,000 or 18,000. Let's go zoom back out. It's gonna be 18,300. That's what we're looking at. All right, so that is the short term. But again, to me, short term doesn't really matter to me. I'm accumulating right now. Is the best time to be accumulating Bitcoin. Because why? That long term indicators that I just showed y'all is indicating that we are bottoming out. It is the best time to buy right now, so that we can be prepared for the next bull market, which is, I believe, is right around the corner. I mean, there's really a good chance that we may not even see 13,000 that everyone's trying to wait for. Okay, so that's it for now. Again, if you like my content, please don't forget to subscribe and like my video, and also hit that notification bell. That way you're always up to date to my latest videos. All right, until next time, bye bye.